You're watching the Wrestling Nerd Broadcast. Now here's your hosts, Tom, Nick, and Dave. It's you, it's me, it's N.R.D. It's you, it's me, it's N.R.D. Uh-huh. Let's start the show.
That is right, ladies and gentlemen. It is you, it is me, it is T&D, and welcome to episode 234 of the Wrestling Nerd Broadcast, brought to you by our great partners at DaveCTheVoice Entertainment. Tom's got glasses, and of course, if you're in Florida and you need your pool cleaned, don't be a dirty boy, be a clean boy. Call Nick at AquaCare Pool Service. It's the best pool company in the world. I would have them clean my pool, but I don't have a pool. Not yet. So
too poor to have a pool.
So too much work to have a pool, quite honestly.
You got to find needs like Nick.
Yeah.
I played it. All right. We're just gonna take an immediate segue.
Okay.
I went to a pool party on Friday. Today is Sunday.
I saw the pictures.
You ever play the game called Jump Over Stuff?
Is that the one where you jump over stuff?
Yeah, like you put stuff outside the pool and then you run and jump over it into the pool. You jump over stuff.
Never played it.
I used to be able to jump so high. Now it was like only kind of high. And then you play jump over things where you put the things in the pool and jump over the things. I love pool parties. Also, I tried to do a backflip 4 times.
Did you hit it?
I mean, mostly. Was it pretty? No, but did I do the rotation? Yup.
I find it's somebody that is in the last month of my 30s right now that jumping over things is a dangerous gamble. You never know what's going to happen.
You can probably jump over things at your age, but jumping over stuff would be tough.
Jumping. Anytime that I leave, like there's air beneath my feet, the outcome is questionable.
It's not good.
I mean, there could be some.
Speaking of jumping over things. Speaking of jumping over things, micro brawlers, did they jump the shark? Hi-oh, full service. No, we're talking about other things. I have an announcement.
You have an announcement?
To do it at the beginning of the show?
Yes.
You tell me.
It's about the crown.
I'll give you a little I mean, it should just so you're gonna let me be the king finally.
Here it is. At the Wrestling Nerd Broadcast, we have had how many kings, Dave?
I think we are at 14 as of press time. I think.
Perfect. We had 14 kings. Hey, Nick, how many kings do we have right now?
0.
I
mean, unless something happen.
Dave, can you confirm 0 kings right now? No kings?
I mean, it's not the middle of June, but yeah, I think it's still no Kings Day on the broadcast.
So right now, we've had 14 kings, and now we have no kings. So I am going to put it out there. We're going to get the spreadsheet to everybody that I totally created, and we are going to do what Dave will call something later because he's good at coming up with names. We're going to do a king contest, the contest for the crown, and every person that has been a king previously is in the running for our tournament-style king competition. So, Jared, Dave, Nick, Tom, Dave.
Jared's never been king. Jared competed. Is it Jared or Gerald?
Jared.
Jared has never been king.
Well, whatever. Whoever.
I'm sorry. I have the official list of who has been king. So, if we just go down the brief amount of winners here. So I'm counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 different people have been king. Nick has 1 reign as king.
I don't need the reigns. Just say their names.
Ryan, myself, Tom, Harold, Gerald, Spaceman George, Dylan Shivers, JP, Garrett, DDJ, Jonathan Mayer.
So all of you whose names were just said, you will have a shot to become king of the Wrestling Nerd Broadcast. Stay tuned.
Again.
Details will follow, but we're having a motherfucking tournament, bitches. And I might throw in some curveballs. I might just include some of our Patreons. So if you want to be a chance to become king, patreon.com/Wrestling Nerd Broadcast. That's nerd spelled N.R.D, which is also says Tom. So if you want to be king, join our Patreon, because I'm probably going to get all willy-nilly up on this bitch and give a lot of people a shot, because I don't want Dave to be the king, and it's just going to happen. It's going to go down that way.
Typically, you need about 16 people to do a good tournament, so we might have to have
so you know what? That's perfect.
This isn't March Madness. I don't think it's necessary.
March Madness. I know there's more than this many. So, tournament for the king coming soon. Let's say September.
Ooh. Oh, happy anniversary to me.
No, fine. What are the pay-per-views coming up? Not like super close. SummerSlam is
SummerSlam's in August, and I'm going to SummerSlam. And I don't think we can get anything together for 12 people in 3 weeks.
No, we can't. September.
Maybe 3 months.
September.
Maybe Survivor Series.
At all something in September. AEW's all something.
All out.
All out in September. That will be when things start. And it will be over by Christmas.
Hello?
Yeah.
Okay. Just got really quiet. I'm Googling something right now, so I don't have the Zoom shot up on my
September to December. That's when our contest is gonna hit. It's gonna end on Christmas Day.
Jesus Christ.
Someone gets a crown for Christmas.
A crown for Christmas. What a Hallmark movie this sounds like.
What's great? Here's what we can do. Here's a great idea. I just had it. We don't tell anyone the standings. And that person just gets a delivery of a crown on Christmas.
I don't hate it necessarily.
I don't hate it either. I don't know how we're going to do this without telling anyone the standings, but I also award points for different things. So if my Venmo happens to go from 0 to something, that might get you more points.
0 to 69 cents.
I need more than 69 cents for this. I am struggling financially.
We're just spitballing ideas right here. I say that we do a spin the wheel, make the deal type thing, where to determine, it could be a trivia contest, it could be a fashion show, it could be, I don't fucking.
We'll spin the wheel, and then you have 1 week to prepare.
Rap battle.
It's like Kings. It's like the drinking game Kings. Like, little man, thumb on your ear, whatever the fuck that bullshit was.
So, prepare yourselves, everybody.
Dave, are you writing this down? Don't forget that, okay?
Totally writing it down, everyone. Don't mind me. Totally writing it down.
Good.
Something that we used to determine the crown in is by pay-per-view predictions. And this weekend, there's a whole lot of wrestling, ladies and gentlemen. Whole lot of wrestling.
Whoops.
Whole lot of wrestling. So on Saturday, there's 3 shows. On Sunday, there's 1 show. So a whole lot of wrestling on Saturday. So Saturday, it is going to be AEW's biggest show of the year at Globe Life Field in Arlington, Texas, home of the Texas Rangers. I think that's the name of the stadium. Margaret's going to be there, along with Steve. That's her birthday gift on All In. All In is on Margaret's birthday. So make sure you comment in the, in the comment section, happy birthday, Margaret. But also, on that same day, Great American Bash is happening for WWE, and as well is Saturday night's main event. Now, All In is going to happen at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and I'm all for afternoon pay-per-views. Like, it leaves you stuck kind of in the afternoon. Like, in the evening, you're like, oh, now what do I do? But, you'll have Saturday night's main event. It's going to go up against NXT. And then Sunday is the all-women's WWE pay-per-view, Evolution number 2, Electric Boogaloo. So I'm excited for this weekend. Now, here's the thing. I have not watched much AEW, but I've kept up with the product. Kind of lost it for a little bit, but, coming back to me now. But let's run down this card really quick. We'll start with All In. It's the biggest show of the weekend. Now, when I first was looking up match cards the other day, I saw there were only like 5 matches on the card. And they've since added several more matches. Because I originally saw that it was the men's and the women's casino gauntlet match. Jon Moxley versus Hangman Page. Tony Storm versus Mercedes Moné. And then Okada versus Omega. And I'm like, oh, great. They're going to give Okada and Omega an hour and a half to wrestle.
Which they should.
I would not be surprised. That match is literally an hour long. At least. I don't know how long Brian versus MJF was in their Iron Man match that Nick and I watched together, but like they had the overtime. I wouldn't be surprised if Okada Hangman, or excuse me, if Okada Omega beats whatever the time is for that match, so they can say that's the longest match in AEW history.
Oh, for
Assuming,
sure.
I mean, assuming that Stadium Stampede has not exceeded an hour, but it's possible. Maybe Blood and
Is there a
Guts.
Stadium Stampede match?
No. I'm just saying that perhaps Stadium Stampede, like one of the older ones, was over an hour long. But maybe Blood and Guts was an hour long. I don't remember, but
So let's break down the card.
so
Moxley
yes,
versus Hangman in a Texas death match.
Should be cool.
they've
be
had
cool.
Texas Deathmatch before. Should be a lot of fun. Should be a lot of blood. Perhaps some drinking of the blood. I'm standing on my word. Darby Allin is the one to bring home the AEW title. This is not over with the Death Riders.
I
Fuck
think it
you.
is. I think it's over.
I mean, the more I've seen of these Hangman promos and the passion, especially when they did Grand Slam Mexico, I get it, and I can see Hangman doing it. But at the same time,
He buckshot lariated what's her face?
Marina
Shafir.
Shafir. Listen, I'm all for equality. Go for it.
I think because Darby's doing like a TV show now.
Oh, is he? Ah,
Yeah.
shit. I mean, listen, I've just said this entire time I thought it was Darby, so I can't back off that now.
I think Hangman takes it.
Yeah, I think that he's gonna drop it.
He opens the briefcase at the end of All In and pulls out and it's a Sting mask.
I thought, what happens
Boom.
if they legitly lost the belt? Something happened, so they just made this gimmick up where they're going to put it in a briefcase until they were able to make a new one. That was what I thought happened.
I also feel like they're going to retire this belt and create a new one.
Which I don't understand because that belt is beautiful. There's no need to
There's no need, but I think that's what they're going to do. So next, AEW Women's World Championship: Toni Storm versus Mercedes Moné.
I hate Mercedes Moné with a
I think
fucking
it's well
passion.
booked though. It's a good match. I'm excited for it.
I'm not.
It's going to be a good match because Toni Storm has good matches,
like
not because
Storm.
Mercedes Moné has good matches. Mercedes Moné has great matches with other great wrestlers who carry her to great matches.
Who's taking it?
Toni Storm. Next.
I think Mercedes is taking it.
I think Mercedes is going to win too.
And then they'll combine the two women's belts.
I'm saying what I want to happen. There's no crown on the line here.
Yeah. AEW Unified Championship, Okada Omega. It's got to be Omega.
Got to be Omega.
And that's going to be the match of the year.
What is it? It's 2-1? They've faced each other 3 times?
I think so.
I just love.
Doesn't matter. It literally doesn't matter. Like, take the New Japan rankings out. This isn't AEW. It's something new. I think it's got to be Omega, and it's going to be a fucking banger. I think we're going to see hair extensions. I think Okada's fucking robe's going to be ridiculous. I don't think he's going to wear black shorts. I think it's going to be a lot more showmanship. And I think we're going to get a New Japan style match out of the two of them in AEW.
My only worry about this is I'm a big presentation guy. I'm not denying how great the match is going to be, but Globe Life Field, again, if that's what it's actually called, it has a retractable roof. So they put the roof over it, but there's still going to be sun shining in, and Texas is 2 hours behind us, I think. 2 hours Texas time.
Miami time.
So it'll be 12 noon. It'll be 12 noon. It'll be high noon in Texas. Pew pew. Sun ain't setting during this show. So, like, I'm just like, Kenny's all about that showmanship with an entrance. Same with Okada. And I feel like with the daylight, it's just going to kind of be weird. Now, who knows how much light they can take away putting the roof over, but I still think there's natural light that comes in through that stadium.
They could put like a blanket over it.
We'll see. I hope.
Yeah, we'll see.
I'll go Mega.
So what about AEW Tag Team Championships? 3-way match: Lashley and Benjamin against Bayley and Knight against Christian and Nick Wayne.
This is a 0-hour match. Give me the Hurt Business.
Yeah, I don't see them losing. TNT Championship: Adam Cole, Kyle Fletcher. No interest.
No interest, and that sucks. I love Adam Cole. Give me Kyle Fletcher. Dude needs a win.
Agreed, Nick?
Yes.
You don't even watch AEW.
Sometimes I watch a little bit of it here and there.
Casino Gauntlet men's match so far announces MJF, Briscoe, and Mystico.
I have a question about this. Okay, so I was watching a little bit of Dynamite, And they had a match to determine who the second entry would be, like it was a prize.
Yes.
What is the distinct advantage of being the second entry into this match?
Because you can
so
end the
special?
match right away. So, like the guys who are 1 and 2, if they pin each other before anybody else gets out there, match is over. So the earlier you enter, the better.
Okay.
You can end it quicker. Yeah.
I was like confused. I thought it was like a gauntlet, more like a gauntlet. So I don't know.
I would
like,
love a CMLL guy to win.
It's a gauntlet style, but it's like it can end at any time.
Yeah, okay, I get it.
This could be where Darby comes back.
Maybe.
Could be where Darby comes back and then wins the title shot all in.
It could be Shane McMahon could finally debut.
Oh my God.
We've all been waiting on for so long. I don't know what's going on.
Who's a legendary Texas wrestler? Like, do you think like Kevin Von Erich will fucking enter this thing?
Yeah, yes.
Kevin's alive, right? He's the one that's alive.
Yeah.
Honky Tonk Man? No.
Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Cold Stone Austin.
That'd be so good.
They won't let me drive my 4-wheeler no more.
So far for the women's gauntlet, we have Chris Statlander.
Yes, my money's on Chris Statlander.
Ooh, I just had for the women's. I was thinking Willow Nightingale. She could beat Mercedes down the road. For the men's, I just had a wild idea. Tanahashi, the ace, wins it, faces Jon Moxley for the world title at Forbidden Door next month. I think it's next month. This month? Next month.
That could be good.
Whenever it is.
And then we have the Bucks versus Swerve and Ospreay. If Swerve and Ospreay win, the Bucks are no longer EVPs. If the Bucks win, Swerve and Ospreay can't challenge for the title for 1 year.
So I'm gonna go with Matt and Nick Jackson win this because this match is dumb. This is dumb. This is dumb. I hate fucking putting stupid stipulations on this stuff. The Bucks, the whole point of the Bucks in AEW, it's their EVPs. Like they switch between good guys and bad guys.
Yeah.
So
Evolution.
Did we get through? Is that all of
That's everything.
So it's an 8-match card as of right now. We're doing this the Sunday before All In, so we've still got Collision and Dynamite to go where they could add more. 8 matches for a card in AEW is not a lot. They're usually double digits, I feel like.
Well, Omega and Okada is going to be a 2.5-hour match.
Yeah, so there is that.
It's not a Stadium Stampede. I'm going to be honest with you.
What's
I'm
that?
a little lackluster.
There's no Stadium Stampede.
Stadium Stampede's not an all-in show, though. It's Double or Nothing.
Like this is supposed to be their WrestleMania, right? Like their big show.
This is their WrestleMania. Yes.
Like you said, I don't follow AEW as closely as I used to. I mean, but I can say that about all of wrestling. But I just feel like it's kind of missing the oomph for me.
The problem is it is a baseball. First, my biggest thing is this, and it's a cool visual if you can sell out a baseball stadium for a wrestling show, but because like the angles are different, it's kind of cool there. Like as a big baseball fan, I see that. But baseball stadiums are hard to sell because SummerSlam, for example, at MetLife Stadium is a football stadium. They're going to put the entrance in one little corner and sell out the entire stadium. Whereas baseball, it's weird angles. They can't necessarily. I believe the entrance is going to kind of be out in center field, the big entranceway. So that blocks some seats off. You can't put all those seats on the field that you would lose if you did it like in a basketball arena or a football stadium. So yeah, because no one wants to sit 400 feet away from the fucking ring. It'd be insane on flat level. But so all in for a Texas Rangers game, that stadium can hold 44,000 people. Obviously, you're going to lose a lot of that because of floor seating, certain sections are sold and whatnot. But they're at 19,000 tickets, and I think they made room for like 36. It's gonna. I'm not like I'm nervous that it's going to look so empty. And here's the thing: people give me a lot of shit because they think I hate AEW. I don't. I want AEW to be peak AEW like it was. I want to be excited about action figures, and I can't miss on a Wednesday night. Like, I want that back, and I don't have that right now. I don't know what it is, but, like, if they go into this fucking baseball stadium and there's just tarps You can't do that big pan shot. It's like, what
They
the
need
fuck?
to make. They need to make.
What
They
the
need
fuck?
to make. They need to make half. Honestly, like the outfield, the entrance ramp, the whole stage.
They really they
You want
have
a
to.
big. You want a big stage. Do that, or do behind like home plate and just cut it off, and do this massive set.
Trying to find because what's funny is and we'll talk about Great American Bash shortly. People are like talking about this theater that Center Stage Theater that the Great American Bash is happening. It's 1,000-seat theater, and there's still like a couple hundred tickets left. Bro, look at the fucking seating map. Let me fucking put this little dimmer here, so hopefully it'll show. Look at all those fucking dark blue sections. That's light blue is not a lot. Dark blue is very available. And I've heard that like AEW, like their tickets are relatively cheap. Like you can sit in the upper deck for $25.
Mm.
And you can see where
They
the
need to
stage
cut-
is there.
They need to cut that corner out and make that the entrance. Like they need a big set.
Yeah. And I mean, judging by it, it looks like it's gonna be a big set. Like
Yeah.
all of right field is a big thing, but nothing like they need to rotate. But I guess like wherever the camera's gonna be is tough. But yeah, there's a lot
that's gonna be the entrance right there.
The entrance is in right field. Whereas like when
Okay.
WWE goes to a baseball stadium, they have like a small like when they've done the Rumble, the entrance is in the dugout. There's no like
It's
massive
very long,
stage.
like long, like walks. And normally,
yeah, it's a long. You're going like first to third to get into the ring, but you know,
we'll see. I am not purchasing this pay-per-view.
I am purchasing this pay-per-view so Margaret can watch it back.
Yeah, and I will watch I will log into your account to watch it after. I have a lot of wedding stuff I'm doing for my friends this weekend, so I will not be around at all.
Do they need a DJ since this show is sponsored by DJ DaveCTheVoice? For the best in entertainment, there's only one choice. I don't know where the hell my cards are. They're somewhere here.
Okay.
Hall of Fame party.
So, Evolution.
The next day. State Farm Arena.
Ric Flair, Batista, Triple H.
Yeah.
And
yes, their daughters, all wrestling.
Yeah. Io Sky and Rhea Ripley, that should be fine. Tiffany Stratton versus Trish Stratus.
Tiffany Stratton wins. See, the only problem is with SummerSlam coming up, this feels like a big filler show. I feel like Rhea Ripley could win. My only thing is they've got a show coming up in Perth, and I would assume they want her to be champion.
Yep.
Just a thought.
JC Jane versus Jordan Grace.
Yes. Jordan Grace going to win that.
Becky versus Bailey versus Lyra.
I have to back you up just for a second. So they're doing JC Jane versus Jordan Grace for the NXT Women's Championship. The winner of that match will face Masha Slamovich for the TNA Women's World Title at Slammiversary the following weekend. Winner take all.
Is that her real last name?
Masha Slamovich.
Masha Slamovich.
I don't know if Masha is her first name, but Slamovich definitely.
Yes,
definitely going to be Jordan Grace.
What a great wrestler name, Slamovich.
And then Bailey wins.
They should be like
Bailey versus
Slamovich.
Bailey, Becky, and Lyra for the Intercontinental Championship.
I think you could have Becky retain it, and then Bailey wins it at SummerSlam.
Bailey's going to be good. Bailey. I think we're going to get good Bailey back soon.
I think it's
going to have the side ponytail.
I can just see Tom now watching SummerSlam, and good Bailey comes back out, and he's just like, I need the side pony. I need the side pony.
I'll be in New Jersey.
What's that?
I will be in New Jersey for it.
He could. Tom comes out with Bailey, but he's just like she like does the thing to get the wacky wavy
inflatable Tom.
But yes, I was gonna say, but none of them pop up. It's just Tom gets shot out, and Tom's like as tall as MetLife, so he's just like, and I can high five Tom from my seat.
It has a hair. It has a hair on his one of the hands, and Harold's arms are going like this too.
That's great.
Raquel,
Bailey, we're available. You can call us and let us. I mean,
this tag team match is weird. Raquel and Roxanne versus Alexa Bliss and Charlotte versus two teams to be announced.
Yeah, so they're going to do a team from Raw, a team from a team from. So is it a
Raw,
4-team?
SmackDown. Yeah, Raw, SmackDown, NXT, and TNA.
So yeah, so Judgment Day represent Raw, Alexa Bliss and Charlotte represent SmackDown. There's going to be an NXT tag team and then a TNA tag team as well. And I heard a rumor that they're going to have the Inspiration, the former Iconics, be the TNA representatives.
That'd be cool. That'd be cool.
So.
I'm surprised they don't have a AAA team.
Is that like the big callback now? Like what are, besides, I mean, Trish Stratus obviously, but do they have any like legendary women that they bring back? Like
what if
Molly
Nikki Bella?
What if it's Molly Holly and Santina Marella?
Yes,
Santina. Oh God, no! I don't think. I think Santino did an interview and he's like, "Yeah, no, that's one we're not going to revisit."
Yeah,
Santina.
He's like, if there's going to be a woman that does well in this family, it's going to be my daughter.
Yeah, that dude's so funny. Jade Cargill versus Naomi. Who cares? And then a women's battle royal. Competitors to be announced.
Nice.
Not an exciting event either.
Yeah, I'm gonna probably pass on this one too.
I mean, I've got Peacock, so I'll log in.
Yeah.
But the battle royal, you get a title match, right?
I don't know.
I think. Yeah, battle royal for a women's world championship match. Oh, at Clash in Paris. That's right. So
Clash
maybe
in
that's
Paris.
when they do Io Sky versus Asuka. Clash in Paris. Just saying.
Saturday night main event match card is.
I got you. If you'd
Thank
like.
you.
World Heavyweight Championship in his alleged retirement match. It'll be the champion Gunther defending against Goldberg.
Yes.
I'm going to go with Bret Hart
Amazing.
and announce our pick together, and I'm going to go with Gunther retains.
Yeah.
Although it'd be pretty wild if, like, so they're saying, like, yes, Goldberg, this is his last match. And like,
There's
what
only three matches?
There's 4. I think I have 4 on here. Yes, I've got 4.
Okay. That match is going to be fucking stupid.
Well, I'm asking, like, why? Like, I mean, so we're like the peak nostalgic age. We were the people that came up watching Goldberg during the streak and stuff. We're the people that are supposed to be like, yes, this is it. And all 3 of us are like, this is going to suck. Why are we doing this? The kids don't care about what why are we doing this? Like,
so here's the thing. And I'm not putting them together as human beings. I'm putting them together as an act. So first of all, I think we are not excited because we as humans with eyes know the last several matches that Bill Goldberg has had have been awful. Like, besides, and I hate it because I hate Brock Lesnar, besides his work with Brock Lesnar, everything he's done otherwise has just sucked. Goldberg's stuff has sucked.
Yeah.
The thing is, Goldberg sells merch. He does sell merch. Yes, he does sell merch. But here's the thing. Goldberg, to the fans that are going to be in Atlanta in the arena on Saturday, it's going to be like when I was at WrestleMania 35 and Real American kicked on. And for just a minute, I forgot about the racism. I forgot about what a terrible human being Hulk Hogan was. Goldberg. And I was like, let's go. Oh,
yeah, there's a difference. There's a fucking difference between Hulk Hogan and Bill Goldberg.
And I want to go back to
what I'm saying there is that nostalgic excitement that you get.
You're not getting that with Goldberg, dude.
And you're be in the arena. I've been in the arena for Goldberg once, and you just hear that music, and your local police are bringing him out, and just everybody Goldberg. Yeah. It's kind of like you kind of get hyped up.
That I've been to a lot of wrestling shows lately and stuff, but. So maybe you can speak better, but when's the last time that you've seen a Goldberg shirt in the wild? Like anybody just like, I'm rocking my Goldberg merch today.
The University of Colorado, some guy had a Gage Goldberg
I haven't. I mean, 1999 were probably the last time I seen somebody rock.
I don't think I have ever seen in my lifetime someone wearing in person a Bill Goldberg shirt. I'm gonna say that with almost fucking certainty.
Whole chest.
I don't believe that I have ever seen a human being wearing a Bill Goldberg shirt outside of a WWE show. Never. Never. And you know what? If they do, you know what kind of fucking person they are? I'm not going to say it.
No, because you know what? I think there's a shirt of Macho Verse, confirmed good guy, by the way, for life.
Confirmed good guy.
Like he's posted a photo of him wearing a Bill Goldberg shirt before.
Was he with Goldberg or at a wrestling event?
That dude was probably just
Motherfucker wasn't in
Kroger's.
No one in their street clothes is wearing a fucking Bill Goldberg shirt to go to the grocery store. No, I'm sorry. If you wear a Bill Goldberg shirt to the grocery store, you're a bad person.
I just had a random fantasy booking here. You know what happens? So Goldberg is fighting Gunther. Gunther lays out Goldberg goes for the spear, hits the ref and said, "Ref's down," right? Then Gunther low blows Goldberg right in the Goldbergs. And then Goldberg's down. You know who gets in the ring? Gage Goldberg. But you know what? Gage cannot get physical. We don't want to hurt the record for the Colorado Bison going like fucking 5-8, missing the bowl season. So you know who steps in? His coach, prime Deion Sanders, hops in there and just gets fucking whopped. Laid the fuck out, and he's wearing a collar, and then Gunther throws on a Colorado State jersey, pins Goldberg.
People still wouldn't care about Goldberg.
No, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Who the fuck is Gage Goldberg?
His son. He got the matching tattoo on his arm now.
Someone had sex with Goldberg? Oh.
Voluntarily.
I didn't realize how deep my hatred for Goldberg went.
Seriously.
I take my kids to Walmart and we're looking at the toy section. Never once has I would ever been like, you know what I want? I want this Goldberg action figure.
Listen, we need Goldberg to get out of WWE so we get Goldberg micro brawler.
I don't want a Goldberg micro brawler. The day Pro Wrestling Tees makes a Goldberg micro brawler, they have not only jumped the shark, I will personally go to Chicago and slap Chris Castro across the face.
Oh, Shiv's fighting words. You hear that, Chris? You hear that, Castro? Come on, man.
I'll go to his door like Goldberg style.
You know why? Because they're going to make one and they're going to be trying to sell them on Whatnot for years because no one's going to buy them.
You know what I need to point out? Anybody ever watched The Man Show with Jimmy Kimmel and Adam Carolla?
Yes, we're all the same age. Yeah.
Have you ever seen Goldberg celebrate Hanukkah with The Man Show? It's one of the best clips ever. Just do yourself a favor, Google when this broadcast on. Back to Saturday night's main event, and I must say this before I forget. Listen, Tom, you're not acting like Tom right now. You're acting a lot like Ryan in your defense of Bret Hart and hatred of Bill Goldberg. Just saying.
Also, don't give a shit about Bret Hart.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were about to say don't give a shit about Ryan. Watch your language. All right, on to the next match. We've got Knight versus Seth Rollins.
Why is LA Knight a thing?
Yeah.
It's dumb. It's dumb. His whole bit's stupid.
Are we going to 30 years from now? They're going to be wheeling LA Knight out on Saturday night main event.
Yeah.
Like, why is LA Knight out here? Have you ever seen anybody with an LA Knight t-shirt?
Yeah, you heard it here first. You heard it here first. LA Knight sucks.
He's going to be like, with his walker, like, yeah!
Allegedly, Dom Mysterio versus AJ Styles for the IC title Saturday night's main event.
I'm in for that.
You know what? I'm going to fucking say it. AJ Styles is not that fun to watch.
You ever see somebody in an AJ Styles shirt in the wild? Never. If you see somebody in an AJ Styles shirt at the grocery store,
No.
One time
maybe at Dollar General.
This is not even a gimmick. This is just me talking straight up. One time I wore a Shane McMahon t-shirt to Walmart, and the guy at the self-checkout, the guy was like, "Is that a Shane McMahon shirt?" And I was like, "It sure is." And he was like, "Wow."
Hell yeah, brother.
And then he walked away. True story.
I'm going to say this right now. I'm going to piggyback on that. If we ever get Shane McMahon on the show, I'm done. I'm not doing anything else after that. That is peak.
I do have to state something, though. You want to know who wore an AJ Styles shirt in the wild? This is back in 2008. That guy right there is wearing an AJ Styles TNA shirt. Notice the plaid shorts, man. The
Who's
plaid
that guy?
shorts.
Is that you?
That's me. The
That was
AJ
good.
Styles T-shirt.
I like the shorts back then. The long,
and
the long,
the Team Canada hockey hat. Like
There
this
you
is
go.
like the country Canada, not like
Don.
not
I
TNA's.
thought you went to
Not
Don
TNA's
West.
Team Canada. This is
Got
like
a brown
actual
bag for
Team.
Don West.
You literally just proved my point. No one wore an AJ Styles shirt in public.
I was out grilling.
I stand by. No one.
Huh? It's a solid shirt.
AJ Styles fucking sucks. He's got to retire.
And then allegedly, this also has Bailey versus Lyra Valkyria on this.
I guess Becky.
Bailey.
So, yeah, Saturday main event does not excite me that much, but we'll see.
Goldberg, man, come on.
Seth Rollins will wear something cute, so that'll be fun.
Great American Bash. There's a little bit of interest here. So,
wait, is that this weekend too?
Yes, it's the same time as All In.
Is that NXT?
I'm getting all heated, and there's still
NXT.
more.
There's still more. So there's only 3 matches stated for right now, but I believe there will be more. So it will be Sol Ruka versus Izzy Dame for the North American NXT Women's North America Championship.
Is that Izzy? Like,
no, not that Izzy.
okay,
Izzy Dame. This is Braun Breaker's girlfriend.
Oh,
great follow on TikTok. She's pretty funny. Then we will have Jordan Grace and Blake Monroe, the former Mariah May, versus Fatal Influences JC Jane and Fallon Henley, with Jasmine Nix at their side in a tag match. And, of course, the big main event, Obafemi versus Yoshiki Inamura for the NXT Championship.
I have a rant about Blake Monroe.
Oh, God. Have you ever seen anybody in a Blake Monroe t-shirt in the wild?
So, I was listening to Something to Wrestle with Bruce Pritchard, but Bruce Pritchard hasn't been on the show in forever. It's now with JBL. JBL has been doing it, which actually everybody hates JBL. JBL is hilarious. He's a very, very, very. He's good at telling. He's a great storyteller. Let me put it that way.
When he's just talking wrestling and nothing else, JBL is like, that's a guy you want to have a beer with.
But he was telling the story. They were talking about Blake Monroe, and he brought up that in his childhood, there was a certain adult film actress, we'll call them, that was named Blake Monroe. And they even Googled this on the show and looked her up. And then
an incognito tab.
Don't you think that somebody in WWE should like run these names through like a Google search before they
search that name nude? Boom.
You know what I'm saying? It just seems like.
Yeah, she exists.
Yes.
Yeah, there we go, ladies and gentlemen. On the broadcast.
Like, I'm just saying, like, you're a $1 billion company.
I didn't want to see that. I did not want to see that. She's like 60.
Yeah, I'm saying, well, JBL's from JBL's childhood.
Yeah, but she's still named.
Gravity did not forget that.
That's
one.
the only thing. I just felt like if you were WWE,
you know what?
People names, you should give them
JBL
real quick.
Nobody has ever worn a JBL shirt, literally ever.
You ever see anybody with a JBL shirt?
I'm not even saying outside of wrestling. I'm saying ever.
I don't know. I think there was APA shirts were pretty
popular.
popular.
That's not a JBL shirt. That is not a JBL shirt. That's an APA shirt. That's like saying a Finn Balor shirt was the Bullet Club shirt. That was a Bullet Club shirt.
I mean, technically, it's in public, but it was a wrestling show. You ever see that Val Venus like jizz stained shirt? Yeah.
Remember how wild JBL was for a while?
Remember JBL was doing Donnie's work first, trying to shut down the border.
Throwing people back over the border and like doing all sorts of wild shit.
Yeah, so that was.
Listen, I made it very well known my political stance on this show, but that shit was fucking hilarious.
You know what's not hilarious? Val Venus. That dude needs to take a fucking walk.
Take a walk. Have you ever seen anybody in a Val Venus shirt in public? No.
No, dude, that dude is a bad dude. That dude is not a good person.
Not
like
good.
His shit, he's a bad motherfucker in not like a cool way. He
Fuck
just
that
sucks.
guy.
Is anybody surprised that Val Venus ended up not being a good stand-up citizen?
He's like wildly conservative, though.
Yeah.
Like your whole bit was fucking, and
if
now
you
you're
had a small Asian man chop off your penis live on Raw, you would probably feel some type of way too, Tom.
and he must have been fun because Val Venus ain't big. Hey, Val Venus, this is me, Tom Sasso, right here.
Sean Morley.
I'm calling you out, bitch.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
I don't even want to have you on the show. I don't want to have a fist fight.
Oh.
Fly me one way to New York and we can fight about it.
Fly me to the moon and let me play among the
Here's the thing.
stars.
The NXT.
I have not watched wrestling. I don't give a shit. I am so bored watching wrestling lately, no matter what it is. Like, I am barely making it through it without scrolling for like 30 minutes on TikTok while it's on in the background, having no idea what's going on. I did not realize how passionate of an opinion I have on wrestling.
It's like we do this broadcast or something.
I don't even like doing the broadcast, and then we do it, and I'm like, I love this.
So of the 4 shows, which are you most excited for this weekend, gentlemen?
Oh,
AEW.
I got that. I mean, I don't know that Goldberg match.
I hope they find, ladies and gentlemen, if you are going to Atlanta, I need to see in a public space, I don't care where in Atlanta, I need to see in a public space somebody wearing a Goldberg shirt. So if you go to the
But they
7-Eleven,
can't be going to the show.
No, why can't they be going to the show? What if they're
Because
like
that's
the
different.
7-Eleven
They're wearing
preview?
it to the event. I'm talking like it's Wednesday afternoon. I'm gonna go get some gas for my car, and
I'm
gonna
going
go
to the
I'm gonna
Pizza
put my-
Hut combination
I put
Taco Bell.
Bill Goldberg shirt on as I go to the pizza buffet. No, that's how in public. Going to an event is wearing a shirt to the event. Even then, fine, put it out there. Not one motherfucker's wearing a Bill Goldberg shirt at that event.
What
And
if,
they
what
are,
Gage
guess what?
Goldberg
They're
is
a
wearing
bad
one?
person. They're a bad person.
Yes, if you can. Okay, we're gonna up it up. If you can find somebody can find a picture of somebody wearing a Goldberg shirt, Tom will get the Goldberg tribal tattooed on his arm.
Not on my arm, on my leg. Bet.
Look at this bullshit fake photo of like somebody implemented on this model here.
Fucking
Goldberg's
AI. AI
last
can't even do a
ride.
good job making a Goldberg shirt. AI's like, I don't know what the hell you're talking about. Goldberg shirt? Nobody wears that. You know, broke AI.
Also, I love that I searched for Goldberg shirt in the wild, and I'm not seeing. I'm seeing a lot of Goldberg shirts. Seeing picture of Goldberg, but nobody wearing the shirt.
Like I said, maybe in the 90s, like I can understand. Like I might have had a Goldberg shirt in the 90s, I think, at some point. I had a lot of wrestling shirts though in the 90s. And
I don't even back then, I don't think anyone was wearing a fucking
I was a
Goldberg
WCW
shirt.
guy, but I mean I had more NWO stuff than
Let us know in the comments below. Have you found a Goldberg shirt in the wild, not at a wrestling event? Let us know in the comments which show you are most excited for this weekend, whether it be All In, Great America Bash, Saturday Night's Main Event, or Evolution. And we'll talk about it, ladies and gentlemen.
yeah.
Let us know.
I don't
Let us know
wanna
how
go yet.
you
I
are
have
supporting.
AI making a picture. Don't keep it going.
Okay, so let us
AI.
know. Let us know which of the broadcast sponsors you're supporting this week. You can support us simply by liking our Instagrams, liking our Facebook pages. If you are in our area, give us a call. Let's do some business. You throwing a party? I'll be the DJ for your party. You got a pool? It's dirty. Call Nick to clean it up. Can't see me? Guess what? You are not a John Cena fan. You need to be a Tom Sasso fan and call
But
Tom.
like even more for me, if you're gonna support Tom's Got Glasses, I don't need to make you glasses. Just like watch my content and follow.
That's
me.
it.
All
That's all you got to do.
and like
It
comment,
costs
like,
nothing
all-
to follow and like somebody's post. It's that simple. Like I DJ'd a Sweet 16 last night, and my interaction's been great because them kids, I said, like, you know what you do? Just follow me on Instagram, follow me on TikTok. If any of y'all have Facebook, which I doubt, like I got like 20 new followers last night. It's so simple. It helps.
At least the hard ones. That's what I would have said.
So
The AI is just taking so long. I'm really disappointed.
it's
That's
taking
ridiculous.
forever. Oh
Technology.
no.
It's a good prompt, so I really want to show this on the show. I want to see what they create. Yes.
Oh?
Oh my god. My prompt was make a picture of a person in a restaurant wearing a WWE Bill Goldberg shirt.
Oh.
They literally made Bill Goldberg wearing a Bill
Yes.
Goldberg shirt in a restaurant.
Yes.
So the only person
The
I
only
need you to
person-
send that to me ASAP. That's the thumbnail right there, ladies and gentlemen. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for this week's broadcast.
even AI knows Bill
Let's
Goldberg.
get excited
sucks.
for some wrestling. So, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of myself, DJ DaveCTheVoice, the founding father of AquaCare Pool Service, then Tom's Got Glasses. Don't forget to follow us on all the platforms, social media, for the broadcast, for our businesses. Don't forget, be on the lookout for Goldberg in the wild. Sure, you never know. It could happen. Wilder things have happened. And of course, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. And of course, don't forget to tell your mother you love her every day because like Kevin Durant said, Mom, you're the real MVP. Good night, everyone. And God bless America.
It's Independence Day weekend.
A few days ago.
Alligator Alcatraz is a concentration camp. I said it. It's a concentration camp. America, do better. Fuck Donald Trump.